Come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. We're going to do it today on the Tuesday grid. And today we've got a Barbara Lynn construction edited by Joel Faliano. So let's get a little bit of that Solver's courage in us. I love the evenings. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And this is, by the way, my very last bottle of my Croatian Plavak. So tomorrow we'll have something new. So in the meantime, let's hop into our grid and see what we've got. Okay, so now we're talking about a Swedish company that makes submarines but no longer cars, and it's that parenthetical right there that gives it away. We're talking about the Saab. I never had a Saab. I wanted a Saab though. All by oneself, perhaps a solo. Okay, pretty standard so far. Love for Rafael Nadal, and that would be Amor. Lead into present or science, perhaps Omni. Very nice. Pulitzer-winning journalist and novelist Quinlan, and I think that's Anna. Prophet could be an oracle. Nice, right? Got that going. Head honcho. I think we're looking for the big cheese, which kind of sounds disgusting, doesn't it? I don't know. Something about that. It doesn't sound too. I don't know. Doesn't sound too pleasant. Instrument played by Sheila Bromback on the Beatles. She's Leaving Home, and that is the harp. Beautiful song. Smack. I'm assuming we're going to go with a slap. I didn't know if it was going to be something along like maybe smacks, smacks of or rings of kind of a thing. But no, it's probably just a slap. It is a Tuesday. Cylindrical alternative to a French fry, which is strange. I have 8 letters to play with here, and it's clearly a tater tot. But my very first thought was a hush puppy. I don't even know if hush puppies are a thing outside of the United States. I know I haven't seen them here in Germany. In fact, I don't even think I've seen them in Europe. I feel like I might have seen them in England, but I'm not quite sure. Would you look at that? Vegetarian's protein source. I'm assuming we're going for tofu. Would you look at that? Cough, cough. Ahem, ahem. Oh. Bottoms decorated with characters from the Odyssey. Okay. Plant in a Stegosaurus's diet, and I think they were big fern eaters. And in case you want to know why I'm not doing something with this, I don't know if it's oh-ho or oh, but it looks like it's going to be an oh-ho. Now that we got those consonants sandwiching it. So now it looks like bottoms decorated with characters from the Odyssey. Well, the Odyssey is a long story. Well, yeah. So fun. Originally named, yes, from the French, nay. Let's see. NSFW message, not safe for work. Maybe a sext. Guitarist informally, perhaps we're talking about an Axeman. Flavor enhancer in Doritos for short, and I guess that would be monosodium glutamate. So-called Las Vegas of the East, and that is Macau. At least I think. Going rate. Hardcore exercise. Could be a sit-up, could be a plank, it could be island greeting. I guess we're talking about aloha. Also a way to say goodbye. And so I guess I'm going to go with a plank on this. I guess. On rod on the road. I guess the going rate could be miles per hour. So bottoms decorated with characters from the Odyssey. So I'm assuming bottoms are going to be shorts. So perhaps it's a play on this gives a thumbs up is okays, animals that yes, ants use pheromones. Everything has changed. You know, I didn't swallow that wine right earlier. I'm going to see if we can fix that. I think we fixed it. All right. So a ride on the road. I thought it might be somebody with a podcast where they drive around or something. I have no idea, but I guess this is actually just an antenna, a car antenna. Shaming sound, a tisk or a tut. Let's see if this is an S or a U. Used as a chair, maybe sat on or in. Only one who goes to the best restaurants, maybe. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be a snob, so I think we could say this is sat on. And this makes this a tisk, which is kind of nice for us to kind of, distinguish these things as we go. Line adjusters on an Etch-a-Sketch. And I guess these are the knobs. My original iPad, I think. Extract is information. Perhaps we're talking about gleaning. Suffers embarrassment. Not deceived by onto. So I think it's probably, I've been so used to doing The Guardian lately that I've forgotten how to type on the friggin' crossword from the New York Times. So I guess suffers is loses face. Let me see if we can check this. So, country that gained its independence from France in 1953. Is that Laos? Labor could be to toil. I'm going to go with Laos then to begin with. Director Cohen. I guess we could be talking about Joel. Turn down, maybe refuse. An athletic award, maybe an SB. Now we can finally check our loses face, which I think we're pretty clear on is working. Like taking candy from a baby, it said, probably pretty easy. Rentals that come with poles. Skis, maybe? Prepare to use as a coupon, maybe a clip. School west of Beverly Hills, UCLA. Refuse request. Sorry, got 58 across in my head. Request to a custom tailor. I don't know. Probably something to do with slacks. Let's see. Curses out. Curses out. Maybe swears to, swears at. Jogs could be trots. So, okay. Work on your posture, Christopher. Curses out. Well, I think we can definitely talk about swears at this point. Is it at or to? I mean, at sounds better, but place for grape nuts. Question mark. I'm going to go with Napa, and I think that's pretty clever. So then we've got curses at. Hissy fit could definitely be a snit, and I've had a few of those in my life. Got an EpiPen rolling through here. Clean grid so far. Really clean grid. Neighbor of the United Arab Emirates, and I guess we're talking about maybe Oman. Texter's qualifier. How about in my opinion? They can cause sour experiences for car owners, and I'm assuming these would be lemons. So we've got this long story shorts versus long story short. I don't know what we've got in the middle just yet. But 48 across there looks like it's going to be a play on Billie Jean, the hit song from Michael Jackson, doesn't it? I don't know yet. We'll get there. But this is probably like, give me some slacks, cut me some slacks, or something like that if I had to guess. But it's a bit much. Let's just check here. Body part that may be green. Ooh, look at that eye there. And look at my eyes. Look at the irises of mine. I like that. Body part that may be green. It was written for me, wasn't it? It was written for me. The so-called Bob Ross of crosswords. Offering in Eilish's clothing. Okay, fine. Yeah, Billie Jean's got it. And you know what? That's not a groaner. That's a, yeah, that was cool. I kind of saw it and I guessed it and I like it. It's rare. So, what the hell? Warning sound. Well, I guess that could be a growl. Though, OMG, wow, okay. Over the fields we go. Place to dock. How about a pier? Very nice. And close-fitting pajamas. Sleep tights versus sleep tight. Okay, let's see what we got. The final frontier. Well, according to James T. Kirk, Captain One Each. Oh, promoted to Admiral. I forgot. Space is the final frontier. Some people are saying it might be the ocean. Well, I don't know. Ability for Johnny Carson's Karnak the Magnificent. Yes. Oh, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your sister's armpits. That's weird, wild stuff. You would have had to have known Johnny Carson to understand that that was a pretty good impersonation. That's weird, wild stuff. Okay. Something a window shopper might purchase. And we have a question mark starting with a P and an A at the end, so it might be a pain. And dens could be layers. Oil container. Oh, that could be a cruette. I don't know. It's not a very common word, I don't think. Lends a hand to maybe AIDS. Ultimately triumphs. Somebody got the end and up, and maybe on top. And let's see, frankly, in a text, yeah, so it's a cruette, and we have our to be honest, and this looks like occur, earth tone. How did we ever guess that? Small part. Messenger molecule would be RNA, ribonucleic acid, so I guess we're talking about a cameo, perhaps. And let's see, cartoonist Goldberg, who never actually built the machines he drew, and I think that's Rube Goldberg. Yeah, so how about cut me some slacks? I tell you what, I mean, I'm kind of batting 1,000 on this guesswork today, aren't I? It's not bad. I said give me some slack, but really, I said cut me some slack. I think well, I can't remember if I said it first or last, so never mind. Ballpark guess could be an estimate. End of the line, maybe. How about a depot? Fish and chips, fish typically. Oh, feeds the world, doesn't it? I think we're talking about a cod. And how do we do, Bob? Yeah, I mean, a tight puzzle. It was clean. It didn't have any groaners for me. At all, really. I mean, it was just a fabulous grid. Very well constructed by Barbara Lynn. So kudos to Barbara. Absolutely enjoyed this one immensely. It was just clever, and I don't think, like I said, I don't think I've seen a cruette in decades. I mean, and it must have been in an English class last time I saw it. So what the hey? I like it. It was clever. Nice usage all the way around. Just super. So let's go ahead and top you on out of here. And we'll bring down our see you later slide because, it's probably that time. And with that said, I want to thank everybody for all the liking and the subscribing and for the comments, which make my day. Between YouTube and TikTok and the grids we post up on Instagram, it's just fabulous. Absolutely love every bit of it. It just makes our day. And so thank you. And with that said, until tomorrow when we meet for the Hump Day Mini and Grid and the Guardian, of course, which follows this one. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Bis später. Bis dann. Bis morgen. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. And until we get to those grids tomorrow, be good to yourself. Be really good to yourself. And be really good to your neighbors. And be especially nice to that fella behind you in line. You take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Be well.